You've talked today about the Shape of British Industry report from the EEF. Can you give us a bit of background on that?
Yeah, and the background was very much a sense of political opportunity. As we know, we've come from a very deep recession. There's been a lot of talk about how we get public finances back on board, and now the agenda and the focus of the government is starting to turn towards how we're going to get growth, how we're going to grow the economy going forwards. And we very much sense the political opportunity that manufacturing probably had some of the tools to help that growth. And what we're doing as part of this report was trying to understand how well placed is manufacturing, what might be some of the barriers, and how can manufacturing help drive the more general economic recovery.
And what were the key messages from the report?
The key messages were actually manufacturing is very well placed. The UK manufacturing is extremely resilient, having come through a very tough decade of rising competition from overseas, from low-cost competitors, inflating commodity prices, and the biggest recession in sort of 60, 70 years. Manufacturers worked extremely hard to become more productive, to invest in state-of-the-art machinery. They're now in a very good place. And couple that with the fact that UK manufacturing is very much linked to the global economy, exports a lot, is very highly innovative, UK manufacturing can really tap into the growth in the global economy. And let's not forget, global GDP and the balance of power is shifting eastwards to Asia and the emerging markets, and UK manufacturers are very well placed to take advantage of that.
What can manufacturing take from the report? What messages would you see as the key for them to take from that?
I think there's some very key messages that manufacturers can take on board. One of the most sort of pleasing aspects, interesting aspects of the report was getting out and about and talking to manufacturers, interviewing them, and coming back really with a sense of a very diverse, innovative sector with all kinds of business models that work. So what I'd say to manufacturers is be ambitious, look beyond domestic markets. A lot of the fastest growing markets are going to come from the emerging world. There are a lot of opportunities for the high quality UK manufactured product out there. There's a lot of demand for it. And also, again, sort of think broadly when you're innovating. Innovating isn't just about developing new products. A lot of manufacturers have made substantial business gains by looking at things like services, all the kind of services you can provide around, whether it's maintenance, operating an asset, that sit around your product and add a lot of value.